I want to take this opportunity to articulate my own personal goals and opinions on what makes a good revolutionary. From the second you decide things need to change, your role is that of a teacher, educating others and guiding them to enlightenment about the horrors of the world around them and their options to do something about it. As you advance in your own knowledge and pass it on to others, you become an ambassador. Your name is synonymous with the ideas you espouse, and for good or ill, people will associate things you do with the ideas you wish to see realized. In the final stages of your journey, you become a leader. You are more than a figure promoting ideas and setting examples. You are actively guiding the movement and cause. What is the teacher? You have had many teachers in your life already, to understand the language I am speaking and to work the device you are playing this video from. The most valuable knowledge is the kind you can pass on and see it change the world. I'm not much of a philosopher, but even the deepest thinkers have to acknowledge that there should be tangible benefits and applications of what they learn. It's not my place to tell you explicitly what you should do to realize your ambitions, but I can help you with understanding the spirit you should be doing things in. From the second you decide that you want to realize a world guided by your ideas and principles, you must embody the spirit of the teacher. The teacher uplifts others by bestowing upon them the gift of knowledge. From darkness, light. You must embody patience and actively seek out the ignorant. Many people will not be on your level, and those are the people you need to engage with. You don't need to change the minds of those who already agree with you. During your time as a teacher, I suggest practicing your social skills and developing charisma, as well as furthering your own education. Become a generous and kind person in practice. Be a giver, always including others and encouraging them in their noble pursuits. During this time, you are teaching yourself and passing on your lessons as soon as you learn them. Some recommended areas to focus on would be self-sufficiency. Get yourself independent in every way possible. Learn skills that you don't even think you need. Someone else might need that knowledge, and you'll be ready to give it to them. What is the ambassador? An ambassador is someone that others will seek out for answers and guidance. Your time as a teacher has introduced you to many people, and they have in turn talked about you to many more. Your enemies will seek out ways to silence you, and your allies will hold you to a higher standard and level of scrutiny that may be even more stressful than simply defending yourself against bad actors. The job of the ambassador is to embody the ideals and serve as an example. Your words carry more weight and travel further. The role of the teacher never ends, and you must continue to teach others, but also begin to coordinate with others. Introduce people and get them to work together. Seek out leaders and offer them your platform and support. Your days of anonymity are over, and you must use your public persona to further your goals. During your time as an ambassador, it is best to write extensively and prepare materials that can be shared with others. It's all about image at this stage, and as an ambassador, you are the avatar of your ideas. It is time for you to clean up your image, literally and figuratively. Shed what remaining antisocial behaviors you have carried with you to this point. Increased publicity means increased damage should you fall to hypocrisy or disrepute. Refine the image you project and become something that appeals to everyone, but also parades your ideals as desirable and attractive. Dress nicely. Really pay attention to your personal grooming and mannerisms. I can't stress enough that you are going to be the reason people stay or go in your movement. What is the leader? Leaders can seem distant, enigmatic figures that have risen to be the public face and shapers of policy. Leaders set the pace for others to follow. In a movement that claims to be for the people, leaders shouldn't be untouchable. You're going to be under the most stress yet as your accountability and responsibilities grow. If you screw up, it is disastrous. Ideally, you should be competent and morally robust. If you aren't capable, you can still make a good leader if you are sincere in your convictions. Lean on those with skills you lack. Even if you are a competent leader, it's always wise to get additional perspectives. The more angles you can see problems from, the better. Just because your job is coordinating others, you shouldn't get it in your head that you don't have to get your hands dirty. Your popularity can rise like a tide, but it can also fall like a meteor. As a leader, you will be faced with situations that call for compromise. This is unavoidable. Try to keep in touch with those around you and never forget their humanity. Cold calculation is for poor leaders that have convinced themselves of an immovable reality. The truly great are bold idealists that bend the world to their will. Hundreds have laid waste to armies of thousands because of their commitment to win. Embody confidence and never let doubt show. Humility can be charming, and people like to see themselves in their leaders. You might not always be able to interface directly with everyone, but it's important to interact and maintain your relationships. Every person you meet will tell their story about you, and you must ensure they are not only flattering, but inspiring. You need people wanting to meet you and to work with you.